What's good, family? All high frequency beings, thanks for tapping in once again. Near and far, this dimension, all realms throughout the cosmos alike. What a time to be alive, man. What a time to be alive. I got images I wanted to post with this video, but I just got to do it now because last time I had to postpone it, I was on some shrooms, so I was real sensitive, empathically, not saying weak, but sensitive. And I could sense the energies changing as I was doing my second video, because I did the first video with TikTok. They shadow banned the hell out of that shit. And then I started my YouTube video, and yeah, like I told y'all, they work from a hidden dimension, man, sub-dimension. They work amongst us hidden. They cannot face us. They cannot battle us face to face. They had to hide. They had to hide from us. Like that's how pathetic they are. That's how pathetic they've always been. And now things are falling like this week and going forward. It's gonna be warm, man, and they're gonna start. I'm gonna get into the X flares and the solar energy soon, but it's gonna be warm going forward, and they're gonna get real crazy. They're gonna get real crazy this month of March, because this solar eclipse is gonna change everything. It's gonna change everything. It's gonna change a lot. Like every eclipse has been changing things gradually, but this one gonna be big, and they know that. They know that, and see, they doing their best to keep things terraformed and to keep things looking a certain way. Because, like I told y'all, a lot of these fake, these humanoid, these people that appear as humans around us, they're not humans, and they signed deals. They made sacrifices. They've done all kinds of things to come and be able to exist within these frequencies, hidden and appearing as, us, to be amongst us. Like I told y'all, they look up to us. We the epitome of everything they want to be. That's why they hate us. But just as much, that's why they want to be just like us. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like once this shit hit the fan, a lot gonna come out. I'm talking about real shit, not all this fake bullshit with these celebrities. And I mean, that's real. That's real. That's for real. All this stuff they be talking about. But I mean, that's only meant to be a distraction, man. I keep telling people, man, ain't nobody in this government, ain't none of these like fake spiritual leaders. Like, look, 90 to 95% of these people that get on these apps, they got 20K, 10K followers, talk like they're reading from a damn script, a teleprompter. These people is fake. They're not real. They're not real spiritual people. Conscious, whatever you want to call it. All of them talk about the same damn thing, and they never talk about specific things. They all get up here and talk about X flares and gang stalkers and you coming into your power, the shit you want to hear. But none of them want to talk about these holes in the sun that's causing these geomagnetic storms. None of them want to talk about what's really exists beyond these parameters that we walking in. None of them want to talk about these people that's appearing to us to be humans, because they are them. Imagine you feel so hard to the point where you got to talk shit about yourself and everything that helps you be in existence, to garner attention so you can get energy to keep existing and to keep being able to move how you need to move. And another thing, they like I said, these same people that's posing as spiritualists, they garner chosen attention. The chosen one's attention is some of the strongest energy all throughout the cosmos. That's why they had to appeal and talk about conscious things and spiritual things to garner chosen one's attention, because we're not paying attention to none of the scripted sports. Nobody's voting. Nobody's watching government. Everybody watching this transformer that we know is the sun, waiting for what's to come. And that's the only thing that they can talk about to get significant energy. Your attention is energy. You pay energy. You pay attention, right? That's why they get up here doing all these things. Now, I would want to go into it specifically, but like I said, it's rules. It's still not really rules. It's rules to every game you play. You know what I'm saying? Living within these frequencies, moving in and out and about. It's like playing the game. And one person can't give you all the answers. You feel me? It's a game of discernment, and also, that could hinder one's growth. You feel me? And when a lot of people get up here and do that, what happens is a lot of people in this realm, like I said in my last video, they still like kids. They still looking for a leader, a God, so to say. So when you get some of these people that get up here and start giving out all the answers, they get invested in them so much, like so much. And when things happen to them, they fall apart. Just like a pastor and any kind of spiritual leader, they got like a church or whatever. As soon as some shit happens to them, next thing you know, people that was following them start going back to their old ways. And like I said, that can hinder one's growth just as much as it could get one in trouble to just start giving out all the answers. So just know, man, a lot of these things around you, they're not what they are. And see, like, I see through so much, man. Like, I know it's a few of us out there too. Like, I see through so much. Like, to me, it's, it don't harm me, but it's a bit disgusting. I gotta walk amongst these things, and they want to play in my face like they're humans. I can feel their energy so strong. I know exactly what they are, and some of them, I know they know I know, a lot, and I can feel, what I feel, but they still choose to parade around me, like it ain't what it is. And like I said, it could be a bit disgusting, you know what I'm saying? And my nose is getting a little runny, not like leaking or nothing, but that's another simulation, man. Like, it's 70 degrees right now, or you could be outside. Like I said, we take out herbs. Speaking of herbs, this for YouTube, I'm gonna jump around. Sea moss and mullein leaf. You need those herbs every day right now, man. Besides being on an alkaline vegan diet or raw alkaline diet, because this will continuously flush your body, man. And they going crazy with the stuff they spray in the sky. It gotta fall somewhere, and we end up inhaling it. And that stuff is very harmful, man. Like, very harmful. If you notice, your mucus is probably a lot thicker right now. That's because that's from the concentration of this stuff they spraying, and fear that it's not working, and they spraying it in strong concentrated levels, right? And now I'm gonna get into the solar activity. Like, the sun is a multi-dimensional transformer, right? We all know that, right? It's a filter. It's a portal, but it's a filter, man. It's a filter. Like I keep saying, and I'm not gonna stop saying, it filters this original photon light to help enforce and encode this frequency lockdown to keep us in specific parameters frequency-wise. Okay? Meaning, if this light hit, like everybody say, they hide behind light, and they using electrons, the manipulation of electrons to hide behind this light. And like I talked about, this magnetic field, this malevolent magnetic field that basically it even more so enforces the parameters of this light code lockdown. And like I'm saying, this energy and this light that's coming in will destroy this magnetic field, which relatively frees us from light code lockdown, right? So look, man, this sun, this thing we know as the sun is just it transforms and filters this energy, right? So we all know about the X flares. Everybody talking about the X flares. Like I said, even the ops, and even the control ops and the agents gonna talk about the X flares because they're allowed to. But what they won't talk about is these holes in the sun that are now rapidly erupting from these X flares. Like I said, if you got a dam, and it's only built and it's only constructed for so much of pressure, so much of hydro pressure, right? And once too much outlets of water or extra outlet of water starts to pour into this dam, it explodes. It's the same thing with this filter and this magnetic field. Like I said, magnetic field, just like any other magnetic field, has a maximum temperature, just like a dam has a maximum pressure. And what's happening is this energy is hot and it's causing the weather to get warm. It's going to exceed this filter's maximum temperature and explode it. Thus, these holes that's erupting in this filter in the sun. It's so many, and they even made a name for them now. They even got them on a graph when you look up solar activity. That's how much holes. That's how many holes are erupting this filter from these X flares. The more X flares you see, the bigger these holes gonna get, and the more that these holes are gonna erupt. You know what I'm saying? And like I put in another video a few ways back on my TikTok, they've even created ships and devices to try to go up there and repair these holes, man. And they keep talking about solar cycle. This is not a solar cycle. This is the dawn of a new golden age. These things that are happening to this multidimensional transformer, these holes, they're going to change this sun forever. It's never going to be the same again. They know that. That's why they're running. That's why they're going underground. So these geomagnetic storms, and check the time. All of this stuff that's happening, everything that's happening right now is a part of the solar maximum, but the solar maximum will forever change things going forward. And this eclipse and this energy that's coming through, you already got holes in the shit. Now you got an eclipse that's just going to be a giant spark. Now, like I told y'all, after the past eclipses happen, this eclipse don't just happen and the energy go back to how it was. This eclipse changes the energy going forward forever. So this pressure is going to increase, and this filter is going to explode, and that's going to be the big EMP, whatever you want to call it, and the end of light code lockdown. And they're going to run underground because you're going to be able to see a reptilian for a reptilian, a reptoid for a reptoid, a gray for a gray. You're going to be able to see all these things walking amongst us. Like that shit that happened in the mall in Miami, you're going to see that shit everywhere you go, man. And that's why they running. They trying to hide now, but it do no use in them hiding, because going underground is only stronger frequencies of this magnitude from the black sun in Argartha, and it's really nowhere for them to run. It's nowhere for them to run. Like, it ain't even gonna be a fight. It's not even gonna be a fight. So what else I want to talk about? Because like I had pictures, I had everything lined up, but man, fuck it. I had to do what I had to do, because a lot of these spells is falling apart, and everything they doing is falling apart. Like, this is a really, really great time to be alive, man. Because you gotta look at it. They've been doing this for I can't even say eons, to be real with you, because it ain't even been that long. They only been doing this for a few hundred years, man. Like they ain't been in control for long. Like they keep lying, trying to make it seem. We all know they added thousands of years to the calendar, basically trying to perpetrate their lies and make their story, empower their story more. These people ain't shit. They ain't been running shit for that long, and you see how much they destroyed in this little bit of time. That the frequencies overrode everything they doing right now, and things are changing. All of the little just meticulously calculated events, like the gematria experts study, none of that shit working no more. None of that shit working. That's why you got even more bogus stuff happening. You're going to see more of these celebrities dying. You're going to see more truth about these celebrities coming out, because nothing they do is working right now. And they in a panic to do whatever they can to try to harness energy. But like, none of that's going to work. None of that's going to work. And they keep shadow banning me and maybe others like me, because when you wake up to this magnitude, man, when you wake up like this and you see through all this stuff and you talk about it, like I said, I'm not talking about nothing y'all don't already know or y'all won't tap into from hearing me talk about it. That's why, like, their agents and their polls and these opposed ops that they put on these apps only gonna talk about so much. They only gonna talk about so much. Like I said at the beginning of this video, they're not gonna go into depth about a lot of things. They're not gonna go into depth about a lot of shit, because like I just said, the more one like me talks about it, the more you tap into it. And speaking of tapping into things, make sure you meditating, yo. And when you meditate, focus your energy on one thing. Whether you want to tap into activating your chakras, only think about activating your chakras. When all these other thoughts start arising, get back to focusing on that you're trying to activate your chakras. If you want to recite activating my chakras, do that. Or if you want to tap into hidden knowledge, repeat that. or Akashic Records, whatever. And don't expect things to come to you in the blink of an eye. Sometimes they will, but you might go about your business and 2-3 hours later, you start be like, whoa. Or you might get on TikTok and start watching somebody's video and be like, oh, and really start, you know what I'm saying? Or on a day like this, when it's sunny and it's warm and the energy start hitting you, everything you meditate on might start tap, 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 and, you know, like blinking on and off in your head, sparking. And you start, you know what I'm saying, remembering. Don't ever think it's minuscule or irrelevant. And it's something you got to practice and you got to work on. No matter how silly you feel, close your eyes. And the more better you get at it, the more you can eliminate people around you, these archons, these game stalkers, whatever. They the same thing. That try to distract you when you do meditate. And speaking of gang stalkers, just don't give them no attention. No attention. Don't speak to them. Don't look at them in their face. None of that. Act like they not even there. That kills them. Because I deal with a lot of gang stalkers and I just act like I don't see them motherfuckers. You'd be surprised at what they do. Drop stuff right in front of me. Like, try to get, like, a woman try to give me the eye, to give me, you know, like they trying to holler. Bro, you be shocked when you start ignoring them at the shit. And then it get clear to you. You like, whoa, he did not need to walk this way. Ain't no way she feel like I'm telling you, they start doing stupid shit. Cause they gang stalk you for energy, for your attention. So just act like they not there. Act like they don't exist. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do another video a little later with the pictures and go into more depth. But someone was like, man, like just get this out right quick. Cause what happened the other night, like I said, I was on shrooms, but in a good way where I could feel everything when I'm on shrooms. I could feel everything. Anything, like people, hidden energies, like I said, walking amongst me, energies in the sky, all that, all that. So I'm gonna take care of some few things I want to get done right quick, and then crop these pictures and go exercise, whatever, and stuff like that. And I'm gonna get back up here. Y'all stay up on that.